Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch with me, Gustav Miller, as your host. Today's video is the fourth in this short series that I'm doing on Nikka Whiskies. And today's whiskey is the Miyagikyo Single Malt. Miyagikyo Single Malt from Nika. Nika was founded in 1934 by Masataka Taketsuru. And 6 years later, the first Nikka whiskey was launched. Nika is owned by Nikka Whisky Distilling Company, who owns several whiskey-related facilities, including the Miyagikyo Distillery, this particular one. And this is what it looks like in a mountainous forest area. And it is situated, if you look at the Japan map, it's situated right there. Miyagikyo Distillery, as well as the Yoichi Distillery and the Ben Nevis Distillery in the Highland of Scotland, and the headquarters of the Whisky Distilling Company, Nikka Whisky Distilling Company in Tokyo, Japan. So this particular whiskey is a no-age statement whiskey. A challenge that most distilleries encountered a few years ago is that they simply ran out of mature stock and they had to start bottling no-age statement whiskies. It's a single malt comprised of malted whiskey, single malt whiskey produced at the Miyagikyo Distillery, bottled at 43% and matured in ex-Bourbon, ex-sherry and other casks. No information about chill filtration or coloring added. And it has got an old gold color. Old gold color, there's quite a bit of information on the gift box. Here in South Africa, it's sold in 500 milliliter bottles, which is very different to the normal 700 or 750 ml. This is the gift box of the Miyagikyo No Age Statement Single Malt. And it says here at the back, a lot of information there. Miyagikyo, the most subtle and least peated of Nikka single malts, is a true expression of refinement. This version of Miyagikyo single malt is a young no age statement version, soft, fruity and spicy. It is perfect as an aperitif. Color old gold on the nose, refined and rich, very floral. It evolves into bold blonde tobacco notes. This leaves room for soft spices, then leather and beeswax, a touch of salt, notes, citrus, fruit preserve. A fine balance between sweetness and bitterness is achieved. On the palate, firm and unctuous cocoa powder, cacao powder, almonds, cashew nuts, peppery, mineral, and intense and ripe fruit such as plum and pear. The finish is long and serene, dried grass, sunflower, coupled with exotic fruit like mango and some flowers. It evolves from fresh to grilled nut flavors. That is the Miyagikyo single malt. Let's see. Old gold color. Yes, rich. Honey and vanilla is what I get on the first instance. So additional to what they're saying on the gift box, vanilla, honey, peaches and apples. Getting some sherry and some oak spices. And I must say I do agree with the saltiness and the citrus jam. I'm not getting the floral and the tobacco notes immediately. nor the beeswax. Yes, it is vibrant, it is fresh, it is young. The cacao powder I agree with. Peppery, definitely peppery, malty. The ripe fruits and plums and peaches, you do get a fruity sort of idea, but plums I'm not so sure about. Nutty, more mango, and a little bit of sherry. The finish is not long for me. The finish is a medium finish. The pepperiness and the slight fruitiness is lingering. With chocolates and raisins, that's what I'm getting. It's as if the fruit, it evolves into the fruitiness, the chocolatey fruitiness, with the peppery spices acting as a sort of a balancing agent. A few drops of water. Yes. A few drops of water brings more of the chocolate to the surface. It's almost like fruit covered in white chocolate. Fruit and white chocolate sauce with that pepperiness on the palate. On the palate, it's a more darker chocolate together with the fruit and the honey and the vanilla. In short, I would say chocolate covered fruit with the peppery balancing agent. I must say I prefer the Age Statement Miyagikyo single malts of old. They were really very, very good whiskies. You can immediately pick up that this is a much younger version and quite expensive, $80 in the US for a 700 ml and around 80 pounds in the UK. Here in South Africa, 800 rands, but for a much smaller 500 ml bottle. So if you want to pair this whiskey with a food snack, because of the honeyed and the nutty flavors, I'd recommend that you try to connect with those with something like a caramelized nut. That could work quite well. Today I'm going to try a dumpling, a Japanese dumpling, drizzled with a bit of sweet and sour sauce. It's a pork dumpling, it's got pork on the inside, and I'm going to try this Japanese delicacy with this Japanese whiskey. So here goes, let's see what this is going to do to the whiskey. Oh, the maltiness of the dumpling, the doughy dumpling covering with the maltiness of the whiskey and that sweet and sour sauce with the fruitiness of the whiskey. It is a wonderful pairing. Japanese pork dumpling with Miyagikyo Japanese single malt. This was quite a treat. Thank you for watching. Remember to share this video with your friends, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more whiskey tasting, more whiskey reviews, and more whiskey and food pairings. Cheers.